is the technology open source or not open source? Off the top of my mind, I will remember what that is in just a second, just looking at it quickly, or institutionally supported. So I guess the answer to that is both, depending on which options the students choose. So if they choose to use their own video camera, then it's open source. But if they choose to use the video format within the LMS that we offer at school, then it's institutionally supported. So there are pros and cons of both. If they are recording their own video, they have to do like what we're doing here, upload it to Facebook, upload it to YouTube or something like that and leave it open so that I can watch it and analyze it. And that has issues around people not wanting to do that. They don't want to have their them teaching shown everywhere, but more issues around the fact that there's students in their class that they're teaching, and we have to have permission from them to be recorded and put onto an open source platform like YouTube. And the other issues kind of around that are the fact that this is now searchable for everybody. If my students are teaching something that they want to keep personal to their own childbirth education classes, there is a period of time where it would be open for anybody to see it. So there's some kind of copyright issues that go on there. Although the reality is that usually I make an effort to mark really quickly. So if they want to turn that video back to private or take it off Facebook altogether, I do that relatively quickly to try and cut down any of those concerns. The LMS system, if people choose to do it over a webcam, there's a few issues there in terms of learning how to start working with it, but actually it's not too tricky. There's a button that they push in order to get it to record. If they're working live over a webcam, there are some learning that needs to happen in terms of being able to share your desktop and that kind of stuff. There's also a little bit of some concerns around the fact that I'm marking two different things. Like one, I'm marking a live performance to a class, and the other one, I'm marking a performance to possibly friends or people that the student knows. So the interactions and stuff could be difficult. It's possible I'm not comparing apples with apples in this case, but I really feel like the benefits of being able to offer both of them outweigh that. So I try and mitigate that when I'm marking. I'm aware of it. But I do know that it does exist. The other thing is that if somebody builds a relationship with me in a way that can happen in a web conference, then again, this can have a factor in terms of if they're presenting to me or if they're presenting to their friends and I'm just watching that presentation. So if somebody's presenting it to me, it can produce emotions and stuff in me that might affect how I mark. Where if somebody's presenting to a group of people, then I'm really just an observer. I don't become a member of the class in that kind of way. So again, I don't think that's a big issue and I'm aware of it, so I do try to mitigate it, but it is possible that it would make a difference in my marking strategy.